Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I don't know why my voice sounds like this, but this is what it is. I'm hoping you all are doing well. I've been up for a while, but I've been talking. Um, it's like something's trying to cover my throat. Oh, um, I know why. I'm getting ready to ask some questions, and before I turn on the camera, I was shuffling some decks that I pulled out, and then I was like, it's not the right, they're not the right card. I mean, they would work, but then I remembered I had this deck, the Inquiry deck, and that's when things started getting interesting. This right before I was shuffling the deck, and it got real bright. The sun came out, so maybe I'm asking the right questions because I was doing shadow work for me, and some things came up that was really powerful. And I know I'm not gonna go into it, but with the reading will center around has something to do with verbal abuse, verbal people speaking things over you, and the words they spoke over you. I think a lot of you might have internalized it. You might didn't think you did, but you did, and it was done on purpose because I thought I had conquered some things. But I teared up. I felt it, so I know I'm on the right track. So I wanted to at least share some, you know, ask you all some questions, or I only want one of these to come out, and then I'll work from it from there. Um, any energies that come and try to thwart this message, I would like to transmute it and keep it. And then I would like the angels to come and cover me wing to wing from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. And then I would like the divine to put the protection of the white light top of my head, soles of my feet, left, right, front, back, and extend it 20 feet. And because I know that this body and this lifetime is the vehicle for my soul, I'm asking for another layer of white light protection. The divine is here, the angels are here, archangels are here, the ascended masters are here, ancestors known and unknown that are other of the light, not them other ones. Aliens are here, spirit team, spirit guide, inner child, higher self, shadow, any other beings. I know I talked about, I don't know if I showed my dial. I bought a dial, and I bought them last year. Bought them during Christmas time. I was buying, I got grandbabies and they don't understand not getting gifts. So, I went Christmas shopping and bought some gifts. But I saw this dial and I wanted them for me. His name is Ashton. Ashen. Ashen. Let me see. Ashton. And I'm showing them because I was on YouTube and somebody showed him. He got to change of clothes too. No, Casper, you can't have him. No, he's not for you. You'll chew him up. But I bought him because I used to collect dolls. And I like him. He's actually a brown colored one, and he doesn't look disrespectful how the dolls used to look when I was a kid, when I could find a black doll. But anyway, my inner child wanted that doll, and so I bought it. Anybody that comes to this, into this room, into this message, you're protected. Now, any of the realms that I open, any chakras, any, any doors, whatever, stand guard. Oh, and protect me as I go through it. I don't remember these cards. I bought these cards probably a year or two ago, and it got deep with these cards, and I had to put them down because I wasn't ready for the cards. Let me just say that. I wasn't ready. There's a level of focus that these cards force you to. But anyway, a lot of you are asking yourself what is possible. That's something you need to ponder. And I know a lot of us, you want financial freedom, good health, and all of that. But a lot of you want healing. You want the healing more so than all of that. But in order to get the healing, in order to get all that other stuff you want, you have to heal. And it is possible, but you need to ask yourself those questions. And what I like about this deck, they're shaped in the shape that they are in for a reason. There's our question right here. Wow. Okay. What are you committed to? You got to ask yourself, what are you committed to? Wow. On the bottom, what if I were free? That's deep, because just me looking at this, you were committed to things that you didn't ask to be committed to. Heard that pop of the candle. That's confirmation. And those things that you were forced to be committed to, or you might have, by being birthed in the family you're in, you were forced to commit to those things. And those things have ramifications: emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual, just a whole bunch. Right now we're dealing with the verbal. Somebody verbally did something. They committed you verbally to something. Verbally cursed you. Oh, I see in the future where I'm going to use these other decks with this. But yeah, what if you were free? What if you were free for whatever you were committed to? Now I'm gonna say something, because I have these heart cards here, and I got the romance angels that I rarely bring out, because, and it's funny, I was shuffling and I said, wait a minute, it's Valentine Eve. I've been reading up on that, and it's like, no, that's not something that I want to participate in. That's not, no. It's a ritual. You have to look it up. It's crazy. But anyway, we're going to keep going. What are you committed to? And what if, what if you could be free? Release your exes right there. All right. How are we dealing with this issue of this commitment and verbal commitment or verbal things done to you? Verbal. You're on a wandering path. So you've been doing some zigging and zagging. But you're getting ready to go to some unknown territory. Oh my God. Oh my God. Voyage of the heart. This is where you're going. I've been talking about this for the past few days. A lot of you you're looking at how, because a lot of us were closed off emotionally. Our hearts were closed off for a reason. We're already on the earthly plane. But what they would do, they would get into your head, mess with you, commit you to things that's against your heart. You wouldn't commit to it if you were in your right mind. They damaged your mind. And so now you're on this wandering path, which is wine energy. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure out your heart. Trying to figure out why your heart is blocked. Because whatever it is, whatever was spoken over you, what you're bringing onto the earth plane is not going to you. It's going elsewhere. A lot of you are expanding your horizons. That means a lot of you are abandoning people, places, and things that have harmed you. I pulled out this I'll touch this first. Yes, a lot of us were made to feel like we were victims, and we were in that victim conscious loop. I know I was. Somebody committed you into being like that. They spoke something. It was air energy. They spoke something over you. I know my mother did it first to me. And then then other people would say stuff and then I wouldn't, because it was so normal, I wouldn't say anything back, or I'd be so frozen that somebody would just feel so comfortable saying what they would say. And then I would be angry about it. Can't make it up. Victim consciousness. You're being told now to take your mask off, though. What if you were free? Took the mask off. What if you could just take it off? For some of you, this could be past life stuff. Asia is on the bottom. What is this? Atlantis for some of you. I'll pull these since they're out. Okay. A lot of you were musicians, but we got Native American, finances, wisdom, spouse, Celtic. So the main thing that I'm seeing here is that it has something to do with money. You were in a relationship. So it could, if this is past life issues you're dealing with, it was your spouse that made you feel like a victim. And you could have been a Native American or a Celtic. And it has something to do with money and wisdom. They knew you were wise, but they made you feel like a victim so they could get the money. I've been reading a lot about manipulation, what manipulative people do, the questions they ask. And this could be something about that. That could have been what you dealt with. But now a lot of you are questioning. You're questioning what you know that you committed yourself to, that you committed to this spouse who could have been a Native American or a Celtic. But regardless of the fact, now you're wondering, with this commitment, what all went with the commitment? The manipulative spouse, the manipulative family, you commit, even before you came down here, you committed to something. Let that sink in. The mission. You committed to this mission. And now you're on this wandering path now, trying to reconnect to your heart. It's saying love flows through you and to you, but it's been cut off somewhere. Soldier, so this is an ancestor. Your ancestors here, standing guard. They're like, okay, that maybe this person is getting it. We sent this one down, maybe they're getting it. Somebody's sick. Could be mentally sick. Yep, a lot of sorrow. I can't change that. The sun is out here, so it is. Oh, priest tried to come up. Oh. Merchant. Hope. Somebody's hoping that this individual can get well, but it ain't happening. There's a letter coming that they made another decision. Has something to do with pleasure seeking. It sounds like somebody's facing karma. It's a merchant and an old woman. Because there's an ending. There is an ending. You going on this path is causing an ending. And there are people that are being affected by the ending. Because you've made the decision to take this mask off. You're taking the mask off and you're letting things go. And you're saying what's on your mind. Saying what you mean. And by doing this, you're finding your true life purpose. Whereas in the past, you were self-sabotaging yourself. While all this is going on, this is going on. These people were committed to taking from you. Look at that. You're trying to find your heart. You're trying to find a love that you can truly be committed to. I hope you can really see this, but it's really bright right here. It's like the sun is saying, keep talking. This is the Garden of Eden. You going on this wandering path is bringing you back to who you really are supposed to be. Okay, this melody. Look at that. You got divine feminine, divine masculine. Y'all doing inner child work. And because you're doing that, somebody's in despair. They being watched. The spotlight is on somebody. Yeah, they got a lot of clouds coming. This dragon here is coming. And we got this monkey and this red robin watching. Could be your spirit team. And this merchant here is looking disgusted because this is what they have looking forward to them. A burden. They got to carry the load now. Because he looks pissed. He don't look happy. What is this hope? They were hoping to take from you. They were hoping to take your golden egg. Because the key is there. You're loyal, but they were trying to play loyal. But they weren't loyal. What is this letter? What is this? Got another letter. It's two people here. Somebody has loosened an anchor. I'm going to pull one more. There's a birth. Somebody's creating something because they've loosed an anchor. And that's a stork. Storks bring babies. That's the story, but that's not the real story. I don't remember the real story. I heard it, though. But there's a star right there. Where is this old woman? The loyal card is here. She want, okay, because you've taken your mask off and you're going within, you're following your heart, you're looking at what you're committed to. She wants to be loyal now because you've broken a chain. Somebody's broken a chain. This is good. You've brought an ending to someone, something. Just wanted one more card. They're having a tower. They're in the tower now because of some kind of moon magic stuff. But this is a hermit, even though it says a shepherd, but it's moon energy. They were so quick to watch you. Now they're being watched. Now, we'll use this one first. No, we're going to use this one. I don't remember the last time I used this deck. I've been talking about religious stuff, factors. This is one of the main reasons, because the church make you feel guilty. If you do this, you going to hell. Blah, blah, blah. Thou should not do this. Blah, 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 blah. All this don't do, don't do, don't do. And the stuff you wanted that they telling you not to do, you love it. You like it. They want to shut your heart down. Okay, look at that. Now the cloud's out. Can't make it up. Religious factors. I pulled it and I put it back the wrong way, but it was release your ex. Unrequited love. This is part of the goal, to keep you always longing for love. But in actuality, it is safe for you to love. It's safe. You're worth waiting for. Whatever this was that they spoke over you. A lot of people are going to want to reconcile, but that's your choice. Only picking one more. Okay, we'll see. A lot of you need to love yourself first. Bump what the other people want. And then express your love. And it's not like you're expressing it to somebody else, just period. And that may mean releasing your ex. And if you could still have them in your heart, somewhere in your emotions, somewhere in your feelings, and they're using the powers that be it's so intertwined how they do it. I wish I knew how to explain it. But they get you, they gaslight you, and they do so much stuff that makes it hard for you to let go. You want to hold on to something. Passion. That's your birthright. What is this? Flirt. This is whoever you're gonna be with. A lot of you were very codependent. That was what the religious factors wanted. Very soon, there's a soulmate coming. We'll see. You're going to have heart-to-heart conversations. That's if you can clearly answer, what am I committed to? You have to be able to answer that question. Because whatever it is, it affected you emotionally. You know, a lot of them, because of this church stuff, they have you in this loop. But when you pass from this world, take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. But you're coming back. The church don't want you to know that. They don't want to tell you that. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. That's a message for somebody. Friends are very important. I'll pull another one. Oh my God. No, I'm not doing all that. Nope. That's not happening. Only want one more. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. So this is for somebody that's in a relationship. Because you might have felt the need to constantly be around somebody. And that's that codependency. On the bottom here is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. A lot of you are going to be able to create miracles, but it's all centered around your heart. Let's see. I picked this deck for a reason. I don't know. Okay, so this is Seven of Pentacles. So you're making goals. You're trying to see your potential. And you're looking to be successful. I just saw 3300. That's a number for somebody. What does the collective need to know about whatever this, finding out what they were committed to? How did this affect them? Wow, I'll take it because that might be all I use. You're transforming. You were stuck at one point, but that's not where you are right now. You're looking at things from a different perspective. A lot of you are healing. And you're looking to be stable in stable relationships in harmony with other people. So you're learning about things. You're learning how to connect back to your intuition, your emotions. You're looking to do that. A lot of people are awakening. This judge, you know, a lot of people look at the judgment and they're like, somebody's getting theirs, blah, blah, blah. But no, you're awakening. A lot of us are awakening to the things that were done to us. You're going through you're transforming, you're going through a new rebirth. You're exploring your thoughts and emotions. You're discovering things. You're moving away from things that you were committed to, that you didn't know you were. Happens a lot in family dynamics. And where you're moving to is going to give you a lot of creativity. You could get in union with someone, but you're not like this where you're stuck codependent. You'll be able to learn a lot. And you're going to learn that you're very intuitive, you're very compassionate, you're very creative. And this was why people were committing you to other things, committing you to things that were not for your highest good. Now, I haven't brought, I don't know if I did. This is, I like this deck. This is Dreams of Gaia. I'm going to clarify this deck. Clarify with this deck. What is this? Wow. It's saying to have faith, confidence, trust. Trust that you're going to be able to do this, do your mission. Can I have a card on the death? Transformation. Got water energy. You're healing. A lot of you are healing. And it has something to do with emotions. You're healing your emotions, your heart. You're healing your heart center. Your ability to love, your ability to express. You're healing that because somebody committed to shutting that down in you. This is who you are, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Water. Queen of Cups is here. Like I said, this is you. You're very empathic, you're loving, you're compassionate, you're sensitive, you're vulnerable, you're romantic, intuitive, and you have a lot of emotional honesty. But somebody committed you not being that way. They committed to you not having that ability to connect to your emotions. Because if you can connect to your emotions, you can create what you want. Can't make this up. That's I almost know these cards by heart, but I don't. Yep. Transformation again. This is you. This is interesting that I didn't even notice that before. That's you. Protect it. You are the golden child. The Hanged Man. They wanted to sacrifice you. They wanted to sacrifice you. They wanted to do it, but this is, you're reflecting on it. And you have a different perspective on this. You have a different opinion of yourself. You have clarity. You have understanding of what they were trying to commit you to. They knew you were Queen of Pentacles too. And they didn't want you to have that. See how abundant, lush, beautiful. You're healing. You're aligning your chakras. And this is page energy. You're learning how to live on the earthly plane. You're learning how to use, let me get it right before I tell you that. You're learning how to be loyal and trustworthy. The service that you're going to your service is going to be to a higher power. Whereas but you need to ground, align your chakras. I said it right, but you need to align your chakras, and then you will be able to be trustworthy, loyal, a mediator, receive the justice, become more organized. A lot of you are going to speak for others. And this service is going to be to a higher purpose. And it's definitely going to, you're going to definitely need to tune into your emotions, because here is the Queen. Here's the Queen of Cups again. This is Empress energy. The powers that be, they knew who you were. 4 Wands. Oh, there's going to be balance. A balance in law. You're going to know who you are. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait. This is, yeah, you're going to balance your emotions. You're going to be stable. Your emotions are going to be stable. Your feelings, you're going to have honest, you're going to be able to express your emotions, because you were not able to do it. You're going to be able to use your feelings to evaluate a situation. And you need to practice using your feelings in this relationship. It's the King of water here. You're going to be very intuitive. This could be you or your counterpart. You're going to be calm, contemplative, insightful, fluid, balanced, protective, nurturing. Don't be jealous and don't be possessive. This person is going to be safe. This is the energy that they wanted you. They wanted they wanted you just to see black and white. They didn't want you to really understand it. They didn't want you to embrace an open mind. They didn't want you to say, oh, well, both of you can be right. They wanted a lot of households not to be loving. They wanted them to be full of anger and strife, and you don't have to have that. It's going to be a lot of satisfaction and joy in your relationship. Whereas in the past, it was a lot of this, a lot of competition, fighting. But you're going to balance that out. You're going to come back to that, get out of that. You're learning. Page of Swords. You're learning how to adequately be in your King of Pentacles, King of Earth energy. And that's very abundant. Very abundant. You're going to be successful, industrious, devoted, steadfast, authoritative, reliable, dedicated. Virile. That means full of potential. Well, it means, let me read it right. When I see that word, I think of stamina. Make sure I spell it right. I don't think I spelled it right. I don't see it. Well, wrong one, wrong king. I'm looking at King of Water, emotions. Okay, this word means, oh, of, pertaining to, characteristic of, or befitting a man, masculine, manly, virile strength. Of, relating to, or capable of procreation. That's what I was thinking of, but just going to be in your full strength as a masculine. But if you are in a feminine body, you're just going to be very strong and creative. You're going to be very happy. Queen of Cups. You're going to be able to use your emotions and create your reality. You know, you'll be able to go through different portals. This is really cool. Using your emotions. Using your emotions. I need to clarify 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 cards. I don't know what I'm calling this. What is? I want to know about this egg. People were trying to fight you, compete with but you're going to win. Queen of Wands energy. And this thought. You're going to be in your King of Emotions energy. But you have this air energy here. Hold on a second. Let's back up a second. You're going to be very perceptive because you're using your emotions as the King of Water. King of Water is calm, he's insightful. You're going to be able to do that. But there is air energy here as well. Air energy. You're going to be able to have, you're going to be open-minded. You're going to be in your personal power. You're going to be able to come up with solutions. And you've been able to do this since you were a youth. And this is probably why they committed you to something else. People were jealous that you had these abilities. They knew this was your destiny. You're going to be able to go ahead to your destiny, and that is why they redirected. They committed you to something that was totally outside of who you really were. For this journey, hold on. You're in your Queen of Earth energy as well. You're going to be grounded. Wow. And what I said. On your journey, you're going to be able to look at your reality. You're going to have access to that. You're going to be able to attract. You're going to be able to use universal law. You're going to be able to focus your attention on universal law because you're going to know that your thoughts create reality. You're going to know that your energy flows where attention goes. So you're going to be able to focus your attention on what is good for you, not what's good for whoever committed you to something else. You have a guardian. You got somebody protecting you. Because you're a noble person. You're a person of noble qualities. You're going to be considered an ordinary person who does ordinary acts. And that's interesting because on this deck, it says ordinary. You're just going to be a regular, everyday person, just doing everyday stuff. Nothing spectacular, but you are doing spectacular things. You're going to be in Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth energy. Now, I gotta clarify this destiny again. What is this destiny? Possible destiny, because this is a collective read. going to be very generous. You're going to give away things you no longer need, but at the same time, you're going to be able to receive from people. You're going to heal yourself by helping others. You're going to be able to look at the skeletons in your closet, and you're going to be able to deal with them, because they had you focusing, placing too much value on possessions. People had you committed to things outside of who you really were. You're going to be able to look in the mirror emotionally and see who you are. That's 4 of water. You're going to be very confident. You're going to be self-accepting. You're going to be able to forgive people. You're going to know that when you make mistakes, it's an opportunity to learn. You're going to love yourself for who you are, who you really are. Because whatever they committed you to, this was not it. Not it at all. A lot of you are in the arts. I'm going to stop here. This was interesting. I think I'm going to do this more often. I'm glad I found this deck. So we're going to start using this inquiry deck to delve a little deeper. You need to do this. I know I will. But that's the card you need to focus on. What are you committed to? Or what have you been committed to without your permission? That's what I'm going to call this message. All right. You all take care. Thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. Peace.